This is Jam Nation.
With Jonesy and Amanda.
Kitchen Nightmares, my favourite show, and it's a reality show about how a kitchen gets fixed up. It's great. In the paper today, reality show made my cafe a nightmare. And I had a vested interest because I watched this episode last week, and it goes on to say that the Chinese-Australian owner was convinced to transfer her restaurant into a Lebanese restaurant.
Convinced by the production team.
By the production team. But my understanding of it, and as I watched the show, the chef there, who was of Turkish origin or Middle Eastern origin, was making Italian food, which he wasn't very good at, to be honest. They had too many items on the menu, and he couldn't even do a basic spaghetti or what's that nice that spaghetti they put the prawns in and the chili, and it's pretty basic. He couldn't even do that. So Colin Fassnidge has gone in there and said, well, where are you from? And he said, I'm from the Middle East. Well, why don't you do Middle Eastern food? And he was the problem I would see is between the owner of the restaurant, the lady Virginia, and the chef. They're always fighting.
What can you do? We're always arguing. She doesn't agree with me, I doesn't agree with her.
I'm here to give you my verdict, right? Pasta was overcooked, no lemon juice. If you're charging $20 for that, that's raw, yeah? Right?
Yes. Tony, when we bring something back to you and tell you that, you say nothing's wrong with it.
Yeah, when there's nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with it. But now he said it's something wrong, I check it, it's all right.
Okay, so when nothing's wrong with it is not great. So
No, it's
how
not.
are we going to build a business if it's not great?
But you're serving it as well.
Yeah, I know. I bring stuff back and I chuck it. He gets the shits.
She get me so angry, I just want to grab her, put it in the oven. That's what get me angry.
That's sort of illegal, but anyway.
So there is obviously issues there, but what she's saying in the paper today, and I didn't see the episode, is that she was convinced to make the restaurant a Lebanese restaurant and call it
Yeah,
Cafe
but she was
Tabbouleh.
right into it. She was going, this is a good idea.
Well, that's what you do when the cameras are in your face and seems like a good idea at the time. She is now saying that Cafe Tabbouleh, the name of that, sort of mocks her Lebanese customers, that they sort of feel that she's not taking it seriously and they feel slightly mocked by the name. She said that she was convinced to move the coffee machine from in the front of the business to the back, and so people are no longer ordering coffees, and when they order a coffee they'll also order a bacon and egg roll or a muffin. So she's feeling that the business is going down the tube, and she's sort of upset that the restaurant has taken a Middle Eastern turn when it didn't need to. That's what she's saying. I don't know because I didn't see the episode. And also, TV shows one side. She has another story.
Yeah.
Maybe the reality is somewhere in the middle.
But that's what I like about this show, though. There was a guy down the South Coast with his restaurant. He was hoping to get a happy story about his restaurant, but his restaurant was terrible. So, Colin, this is what I like about Colin Fassnidge. And in our business, there's an old saying, radio consultants used to say to us, if you care, they care. Colin Fassnidge cares. He's run many successful restaurants, and by his own admissions, he's had failures as well. But the guy knows the business. And when I watch the show, I'm invested in the show. My take on this particular restaurant is that they've got no idea what they're doing. She's not even really a proper restaurant owner. She is helping.
She said she took it over when one of
Yeah.
her cousin had a heart attack.
But she's not a chef or anything.
No.
And the guy that was the head chef seemed to me to be on the incompetent side. So as Channel 7 have said, 6 struggling business owners on the brink of collapse, access to industry expertise, advice and solutions to help them put them back on their feet.
Well, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
I'd love to talk to Colin about this. Can we get Colin?
Well, let's try
Is
and get
Colin
Colin
around? Have you got his number?
But this is often, it's interesting, we don't always see the follow-up to the story.
Well, in the follow-up, at the end of this episode, they had everything's going peachy pie 4 months later.
Well, this now might
but
be
Tony,
months and months later.
The chef has left to
Yeah.
do other things.
Yes. Well, yeah, if we do get Colin, it'll be interesting to see that
just his take on it.
His take on it, because this is this woman's take on it, her perception of how it's gone for her. And reality TV doesn't suit everybody. You might get hard answers.
Maybe we could go around the country just to radio stations, giving them ideas.
That's called program director and content director. Would you like to do that?
No, because I've got a brain. I couldn't do that.